Hello you beautiful people, welcome to the channel. This is Stormhaven Gaming, I'm John, and this is Timberborn. Okay, we're still right at the start of the drought. We've got 16 days left of the 17 that it was originally. So not a lot has changed since last episode. We have our gravity battery there waiting for the last sort of handful of planks and gears. We have them in stock, so that's not a problem. We're not doing great for planks at the moment. We'll be alright. We've got both of the gear workshops turned off, so the planks are only being used for construction. So once that has everything it needs, it should build up again. We've got our contamination barriers around there, and that does free up a lot of this space here. I'd quite like to get rid of some of this as well, so I'm going to pop in some steps up there, and we'll get some dynamite on this area. We'll probably come back to about here. I mean, I say we'll probably come back to about here, but honestly, we might as well bring that down as well. We can bring this down. Alright, yeah, let's start with that then. Let's bring that down. That's going to need to come down too. There we go. We'll start with those. And then we'll put in some tier 1 dynamite down there, some tier 2 on there. And we will eventually come up and at least bring this section back as well. But we'll start off over here. Okay, time to address a repeated comment. Yes, I'm going to get rid of these floodgates. I'm going to replace them with sluices, I promise. Let's have a look. How much water? Oh no, it's all very dark in there. Let's do this properly. Come on, John. There we go. Right. I can drop them right down, but it's not going to do a lot of good until this is emptied. Is it deep enough to do that yet? Yeah, probably. Right. Demolish, demolish, and demolish. I will pop in levees across there, and then sluices along the top. I think that's right. Yes, like so. And then we can actually bring the path across there, and we'll delete that bit of path, gives a bit more space on the overhangs. I will also just prioritize all of this and get it done. Alright, are you happy now? For the moment, I'm going to keep these ones down here, because these allow me to very easily just top up this little section as and when we need to. So I'm going to leave those as floodgates. So there, you can't stop me. Okay, how are we doing? Oh, we got 2 of our bits of dynamite in already. In terms of everything else, we're doing fine. Food and water is all good. We're a bit low on logs again, but we should be okay. Let's reset that. There we go. Yeah, we should be okay. Some of these should come in, some of these should come in. Worst comes to worst, we can get rid of some of these pines to get a little boost of extra logs. Makes me wonder what we should do over here, whether some more log planting would be worthwhile, but don't know. For the moment, I'll let it play on. Oh, we got our gravity battery in. I'll let it play on until these explosives are in. They'll probably be done now after all of this is constructed. And then we'll come in and we'll replace those with sluices as well. They should... I can't really see what I'm doing. Yeah, we can demolish these already. That's fine. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. And we'll replace those with sluices as well. I can't replace those with sluices, because they're right on the edge of the map. I'd have to... Okay. Yeah, alright. Let me think about this. Okay, I can put platforms that side of them, so I'll put platforms on like that. And then I'll put... can I put levees on a platform? Yes, I can. Alright, so I'll get rid of those platforms. I'll move the path around once that's built. I'll move the path around, replace those with single platforms, then put sluices on top facing out. That should work. Yeah, that should work. Okay. I'll spin on till the dynamite is done. Okay, day 11 and our explosives are in. So let's set those off. There we go. Right. Our steps are in as well. So we should... Yep, we can reach all of this. Good. Right, let's just bring all of this down by one. Yeah, that's good. That's fine. Right, we'll do that. Okay, up here, our first set of sluices are in. Our platforms are in. So I'm going to bring the path up there. I'm going to delete that bit of path. Yeah. And I want to delete that bit of path as well. Yeah. Okay. And now I need to delete those 3 platforms and replace them with single tier platforms. And then we want to put our, where are we? Sluices on top like that. That should work, right? Yeah, that'll probably work. Who knows? Okay. Yeah, we're still quite low on logs, so I am going to just add those 2 strips of pines back into the cutting order. We have a full stock of pine resin, so we don't need as many pine trees. I might actually replace those with oak as well once they're cut. That mightn't be a bad idea. Yeah, I'll do that. So I'll unplant all of those so they won't get replanted once they're cut down. And then I'll replace them with oak. Okay. Starting to lay in the explosives down here. That's good. Hopefully they'll be starting to build those once those explosives are done. Should I... What have we got? 13 days. I mean, they'll probably get it all done long before the end of the drought, won't they? Yeah, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Right. How are we doing for everything else? Our stock of planks is increasing, so... Let's turn this lumber mill off, and we'll pause one of those power wheels. That gives us still enough power to run that fine. Hopefully that will help us build up a bit more of a stock of logs again. Okay. I'll spin on for a couple of days till all this building work is complete. Okay, day 14. We've got all of our explosives in over here, so let's set these off. There we go, that's opened a bit more space for us. We can get rid of those stairs now. Right. Not quite sure what I'm going to do with this yet. The first thing I am going to do is just square off this path. And we'll get rid of those. And we will fill that space with some potatoes. Down here, I am going to demolish these 2 water pumps. I am going to bring the path around, come on, that way like that, and then we will delete that section. And then I want to open up the large water pump. It costs us 400 science. We can afford it. 20 logs, which we have. 5 gears, which we have. And 10 treated planks, which we have. So we can stick ourselves in a large water pump there. And that does also allow us to plant another spadadock in there. I can't really... I could do the same over here, I suppose. Yeah, alright, let's pause that one. We'll demolish that one. We'll wait until this is emptied of water. There we go. It's emptied of water. And then we'll demolish that one as well. And then we'll need to bring the path back. And I should be able to fit one in there nicely. There we go. Okay. We'll get those built and staffed. Well, we won't get them staffed. We'll probably get one of them staffed. And then we'll demolish these two. In other news, our sluices are in up here. And I hope this works. It probably will. So I've got this currently set to close above contamination of 5% and close below a contamination of 3%. For some reason, I am having real problems figuring out which way around to do it. My brain is not working on that today. But I think that's about right. Okay, so all of our trees down here, bar one, have been cut down. So let's replace them with oak, like so. And when this one is gone, like that, we'll do the same there. Okay. I'll spin on. Alright, day 15, and our two large water pumps are in. I've got this one paused for the moment because I'm thinking we're probably going to only need one to kind of maintain our levels, but we'll have a look at that. I am going to get rid of both of these little ones. Like so. And we will plant some more spadadock in their place. Now, I'm going to also just fill up this space with carrots. Why not? Since we took out a big chunk of carrots, we might as well replace some of them. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Everything is proceeding as normal, as intended. I still don't know what I'm going to do over here. I feel like more tree planting would be okay, but even in the short time since we've turned off that lumber mill and stopped building, our log storage has massively increased. So much so that, in fact, I'm going to turn that lumber mill back on. And I'm probably going to need to turn this... No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Let's turn these other power wheels off. We should still have enough power to run everything on that circuit. I keep forgetting we've actually got this connected up. Okay. How are we doing? We have 7 free beds. That's absolutely fine. Somebody else mentioned that I could be putting in decoration around the sort of empty spots here. Which is absolutely correct. We do have some stuff unlocked. We've got the beaver statue unlocked, so if I put that there, it will cover some of them. Alright, we'll pop it there, and we'll pop another one there. And can we squeeze one in there? I don't think we're going to be able to, are we? Oh, we might be able to. Yeah, we should be able to. We can reach from there, so we'll do that. So that covers all of our houses with beaver statues. So that's good. We've got bushes covering all of our housing there. What else can we get in there that's going to be worthwhile? I mean, we could get some roofs in, couldn't we? That wouldn't be a terrible idea. Benches and hammocks don't actually provide anything. We've got a contemplation spot there. We've got one there. Could we do with another one? Yeah, probably. Let's get another contemplation spot in, shall we? Stick that in there like that. Alright, that'll do for now. Once that's built, they'll have a bit more well-being. They'll have their aesthetics seen to. Okay. How are we doing for water? It looks like we're doing okay for water. Yeah, not too bad at all. That's fine. We've got, what, 9.5 days left. That's more than enough. We'll be fine. I'll spin on. Day 20. We've got 5 days left. Everything is going smoothly. One of these large water pumps is more than enough to keep us topped up. So this one's going to probably remain off. I might swap them around, have this one being used and this one on pause. Don't know. It's fine for the moment. We have redundancy. That's fine. Yeah, over here I was wondering what to do with all of this. I don't really think it's worth putting in a reservoir. I don't think there's much point. I don't want to divert it off of the map. I want it to keep flowing through here so it provides power for our wheels down here. Yeah, I don't know. I think probably just continue on putting contamination barriers along this way. We'll probably have to raise these up onto platforms. That's okay. That's not a problem. Or put them on the other side as somebody suggested, which again, not a terrible idea. I would need to get in here with explosives, I think, if I wanted to put 2 in there. I mean, they'd fit, but we wouldn't be able to gain access to the doors without some sort of convoluted bridge path system going on. And I'd rather avoid that if possible. So ideally, we'd want to bring it back here. So let's have a look. What's that? That's 3 high. So there, and then all of that there. Okay. How are we going to reach that? I suppose we could... Alright, well, to start with... Oh, that's the wrong one. To start with, we can come across there like that. That will at least give us access to this bit. That's a start. Oh, that's going to be a pain, isn't it? Alright, okay. Let's get rid of those. Let's pop steps up like so. Yeah, like that. And then we'll just, for the moment, bring the path around like that. And then they can lay in that explosive, and then we'll get rid of all this and lay in the rest again. Okay. They've got 4.5 days to do that. They'll probably get that done. Right then. Day 22, we got about 3 days left of the drought. We've got these explosives to set off. So... there we go. Right, now we can demolish both of these bad water pumps. There we go. And hopefully we should be able to rebuild them on the other side. What do we need? 20 logs, so 40 logs, yeah, we can do that. 20 gears, we can do that. And 10 metal blocks, we can do that. Excellent stuff. So we'll put those in like that. And we'll bring the path around like that. Okay. Now, we can get rid of that path, can't we? There. And we can lay in contamination barriers along there like so. We'll probably need to put a couple on there as well. Don't know if we'll be able to reach that one. Come here, give me that. Thank you. Oh, it looks like we can. Possibly from the stairs. But yeah, we'll stretch our contamination barriers along there. That should keep most of this free from contamination. Okay. Right, I'll let them get on with that then. Just playing through. We've still got about a day left of the drought. And I've found this beaver here. Who is, like, yeah, a weird colour. I didn't know that was a thing. I wonder if that's to do with a mod. Because I did load the Ember Pelts mod. Obviously it shouldn't be affecting this game, but I wonder if that's something that was introduced to the general mechanics. Or whether that's always been there. Somebody can let me know in the comments, I'm sure. And the drought is over. Yeah, we did absolutely fine. We've still got a full complement of water in our storage. We've still got plenty of food. Yeah, we're doing absolutely fine. So hopefully now this sluice system will work. It should do. Should be fine. Probably. Maybe. And we can turn our bad water pumps back on. Although we're reasonably full of bad water at the moment. How's our power doing? Not great. Not great. Yeah, you're not producing a huge amount there, are you? But that will pick up as the water comes through the wheels here, in theory. In theory. I'll drop this down to... yeah, 0.8, I think. What are you set to? 8.5. Yeah. That should be okay. No, we'll set this to 8.5 as well. Oh, I don't know. We'll leave it at 0.8 for the moment, and we'll see if that actually fills or not once the water returns. Oh, I don't know. Okay. How is everything else going? Well, we've got a bit of a supply of wood. Not bad. Upped our supply of planks. That's great. Gears we could probably do with a few more of. We're building up our supply of explosives again. Extract we're okay on. We are going to need to boost our supply of treated planks, especially if we ever want to build a mine, because we need 200 of them. And to be fair, we're going to need to up our production of gears as well. Alright, well let's... for the moment, we'll turn the gear factory on. We have no supply, but we do have all of our batteries up there, willing to keep things going until that water returns and starts feeding some power through these wheels. Okay, I'm going to... let's have a look. Let's drop that down so we can actually see these sluices in operation. Well, there we go. They are flowing at least. Now, I suspect then this is never going to increase above this level. Doesn't look like it. Okay. So when a bad tide hits, they should close up when the contamination reaches 5%. But these will open when it reaches 3%. Yeah? Yeah, that makes sense, right? Pretty sure that makes sense. Okay, right. Yeah, that is not going to flood, because that's never going to get fuller than that now. Except during a bad tide. Alright, that's fine. That's fine. What I want to make sure is that this is actually going to fill. Right, played on to the next morning, and as you can see, it is filling just very, very slowly. So I'm going to push those back up to 8.5. which should sort of reduce the flow through here. These should close more often, which should encourage this to fill up a bit more quickly. Hopefully, I'll keep an eye on that, just in case. Okay. In terms of everything else, we seem to be alright. There doesn't seem to be any flooding yet, at least. So that's good. Yeah, I was thinking about boosting our science, but I think we're alright. I think it's just going to be a case of letting it build slowly. There's no rush. And I need to think about what we're going to put over here. Whether we're going to keep these stairs in or move them. Do we need to come back up here? I don't know. But we've got everything except for this sort of corner of this section. Is free from contamination. So we could plant some more stuff up down here. And if I was going to put in a forest there, I could put it in on that spot, couldn't I? Alright, I don't think for the moment that we're going to need to get back up here. So, I'm going to demolish all of that. So that will give us a boost of resources as well. We'll get rid of the path. If I were to put a forester in there, it wouldn't reach all the way around here. You do, however. So, is it worth planting wheat? Because we'd need a grist mill, which is only 180 science, so that's not a problem. We'd also need a bakery, which is another 160. That's not a problem. Alright, yeah. Yeah. Alright, yeah. Let's put in... I guess just a whole bunch of wheat. Is that going to be enough to start with? That'll be enough. Right, we also need storage for wheat. Where are we going to put the bakery? The grist mill can come up here, can't it? Like that. Yeah, let's get that in. Now, storage. And I guess I could fit more storage on top of there, but that would just be more convoluted steps, wouldn't it? Right, let's... What can we do down here? Let's do that. Again, not particularly tidy, but it works. And you can be a medium warehouse, and you're going to store... Nope. Wheat. There we are. And then... We're not going to be able to come out the same way. We'll have to come out this way, but we've got carrots there. Alright. Let's unplant those carrots and we'll build on top of them. Yeah, we'll have to demolish them. Alright, let's get this done. There we go. Right, let's get steps up there. And back in like that. There we go, and a path around like so, and more storage on top. And you're going to be for bread. There we go. Oops, we've got some flooding. There we are. Knew it would happen eventually. In theory, if I drop this down a little bit, that should disappear. But at least we know that our reservoir has filled up. So that's positive. Well, the flooding's gone. Oh, and we got a bad tide approaching. That's okay. That's fine. We'll be able to see if our sluices actually work. If not, we're going to have a problem. But it looks like our flooding is okay for the moment. I've got the floodgates here set to 0.8, so we should get constant flow through here, so we should be producing plenty of power, which we are. Our grist mill is built, But we'll pop that on pause for the moment because we don't actually have any wheat available. It's going to take about 9 more days. Who's flooded? You're flooded. Why are you flooded? You shouldn't be flooded. Stop flooding. Thank you. Yeah, okay, that should be fine. Right. In terms of all the resources, yeah, we're doing absolutely fine. Where are we going to put this bakery then? How big is the bakery? It is 2 by 3. All right. Let's have a look. I could get it up here, couldn't I? That seems like the almost perfect place for it. Let's put it in there. There we go. Okay, I'll let them get on with that and I'll come back at the start of the bad tide. Okay, so it's going to be 22 days. Let's see if this sluice works. You've shut down. You've opened up. And you're now flooding everywhere. Why are you flooding everywhere? Oh, well, that's knackered things, hasn't it? Right. Okay. It's not worked. So to all those people who are saying to replace these with sluices, it didn't work. Okay, so the flooding has finally retreated. Or the bad water flooding has finally retreated. I'm leaving this open so that we can get the bad water out of this section. In fact, I'm going to drop that down to see if we can get a bit of a faster flow of that to clear that out. Luckily, this has enough water in it that a little bit of bad water isn't going to contaminate it too badly. But I am just going to rip these sluices out because they are useless. There we go. And I will demolish those as well, and I am going to replace those with floodgates. Like so. And we'll put the path in back behind them. There we go. Yeah. That'll teach me for following advice, won't it? Okay. I think we'll leave it there for this episode. We've got 21.5 days left of the bad tide. We should be fine now that that initial problem has resolved itself. Thank you very much for watching. Please do give us a like and a subscribe. Please give us any comments down below. And please join us next time. Until then, I've been John. This has been Timberborn. Please do take care of yourselves. Stay safe. And bye-bye.